Can you believe these three sweet, innocent-looking girls are actually a bunch of heavy-drinking, chain-smoking tough guys? By day, they shine on stage as idols. By night, they run with the mob. Not long ago, they crossed the line, committing a crime that couldn't be forgiven. When the boss came to deal with them, they begged for their lives, promising they'd do anything to survive. The boss studied their builds for a moment, then smirked. "If you want to live," he said, "you'll be idols." Before they could even react, he forced them into a full-blown body transformation. A year later, the results were shocking. They looked stunning, unrecognizable even. But the boss wasn't done yet. "Looks aren't enough for idols," he said, and threw them into brutal, round-the-clock training. Locked inside tiny rooms, they watched idol videos until their brains melted. Then they were shipped off to the mountains for non-stop singing and dance drills to perfect their voices. And it worked. When they finally debuted, they blew up overnight, beating out every other idol group in popularity. The boss was thrilled, until he caught them one night, drinking straight from the bottle. Furious, he kicked the door open, banned alcohol completely, and demanded everyone be in bed by 9 p.m. sharp. "From now on," he said, "you only drink fresh juice, beauty juice." One of them tried to talk back, but he slapped her across the face before she could finish. Then, with a fake smile, he said goodnight, and left them standing in silence. From that day on, they were no longer idols, just the boss's money-making machines. He even started writing songs for them himself, pouring everything into their next album. But still, he wasn't satisfied. He hired a top-tier manager to fix them completely. The man took one look and said, "These girls aren't performers, they're prisoners." So the trio went through another month of forced reformation. By the time their next handshake event arrived, they had mastered their fake smiles perfectly, until one man appeared. A man they instantly recognized as the one who ruined their lives. Years ago, they'd tried to mess with him to impress the boss, but little did they know, the boss had already made a secret deal with that same man. Their plan backfired, the deal fell apart, and the boss lost a fortune. Now, seeing him again, rage burned inside them. They couldn't hide it, and their fans noticed. That night, the man's identity was exposed online. By morning, he was in police custody. Soon after, the girls began receiving gifts from their fans. The eldest got boxes of plush toys. The second received luxury items. The youngest got 2 crates filled with handwritten letters. When the second complained about too many gifts, the youngest exploded, jealous, furious, shouting at both of them. That night, she couldn't sleep. And the next morning, when her friends saw how she slept, they froze in disbelief. When she woke up and realized what had happened, she knew instantly. She was no longer pretending. She had truly become a girl.